Hey guys, today we are going to do a quick update for the Prot Paladin on the draft realm on Project Ascension. I made a couple of changes to the build, mainly due to some abilities I rolled on some of my drafts. And so this video will be sort of a build diary type of thing where I go over what I've changed and why I changed it. Alright, so not that many changes. Let's go over some of the abilities I got. First of all, I rolled Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier, pretty good when you use some talents and REs for it. Get it down to about a 16-second cooldown, and it absorbs about 800 damage. So very nice defense utility with a low cooldown, so you can keep this up quite a bit. And I also rolled Haunt, so I'm kind of testing this out a little bit with the Haunt with the Wraith RE. And so far it's been going pretty good. The damage is, nothing to write home about, but it is decent amount of damage, and the healing you get from it is, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not like insane game breaking, but it does add up with all of your other heals. So let's go over some of the gear. Nothing really much has changed in gear. I think, I did get a wand. I changed to a PvP wand. And it's kind of interesting. The critical strike enchant, you can see I have the 16 critical strike rating. This thing says can be used on bows, crossbows, and stuff, but apparently you can actually put this on wands. I didn't know about this, and so I was using a bow up till now, but apparently you can use these on wands and stuff like that, so I switched over to the wand. For the trinket, I'm kind of playing around with a lot of different trinkets just to kind of test some stuff out, and for now I've been using the living blood gem. This gives you quite a lot of stamina, and when you drop below 60% health, you start, getting healed. The heal is pretty bad. It's like you get healed for like 50 or 40-ish, right, per tick. So not that much healing, but the extra stamina is kind of nice. Since we're running Righteous Fury, we get extra spell damage from the stamina, and we also get some bonus healing. So you can see our spell damage up to about 1,200 without any procs, so very nice. Other than that, gear is the same. I did switch over to this shield, the PvP shield, and I'll probably try out some different weapons just because, I don't know, kind of losing that resilience and PvP power is kind of sad, I guess. I don't know what would be better right now. But anyways, so that's the gear. For REs, I did change some things around so I could fit in the what do you call it, mana shield, or not mana shield, ice barrier. So I switched to 3 Wizard's Judgment to get some extra spell power and mana back. And then I'm only using 2 Hasty Judgment, so instead of a 5.5 second cooldown, we're down to a 6 second cooldown. It's okay, I guess. So all of our main damage abilities are all 6 second cooldown, so they line up pretty nicely. And then I'm using 2 Hasty Ice Barrier enchants, and then I'm using 3 Cold as Ice, so we reduce the cooldown of our Ice Barrier. I think usually this is at a 30-second cooldown. So with the REs and some talents, we can get it down to about 16 seconds. You can actually get it down to 15 seconds if you use one more of these, but I didn't really have the slots for it, so. Alright, Sparing No Rod, this RE finally got fixed. Just one sec, guys. Let me move over here quick. Alright, so Sparing No Rod. Let's just check out some damage. A damage breakdown from one of my recent arenas. You see Hammer the Righteous. It's not actually that much damage. You can see a crit. Max crit we got was about 500, so, and it's usually very low on the DPS, so I don't know, you might want to change this out to something else. Let's see, so Seals of the Pure, I was running this up till now, but apparently this doesn't actually work with Seal of Fervor. Although the talent version, I'm not actually using it. Well, actually I am, right? But the talent version of Seals of the Pure does work with Seal of Fervor, but the RE doesn't. I made a bug report for this, and Paladin said, well, it's working as intended. I don't really know why the RE doesn't affect the seal, but the talent does, because they're kind of like the same thing, so it doesn't really make sense. But anyways, so I changed it to try out this Sparing No Rod enchantment. Honestly, it's pretty shit. So you could try to maybe put something else here. I might go back to Seals of the Pure just to get a little bit more judgment damage. But I don't really know what to put here for now, so I've stuck with this. Alright, for Epic REs, we changed a few things around to fit in the Wraith. So in order to use Wraith, we need combo points, and so one good way to get combo points is with the Judge, Jury, Executioner RE, so we get 2 combo points every time we use our Judgment. And since our Judgment is pretty low cooldown, we can consistently get 5 combo points before the Wraith cooldown is finished. So you see Wraith is at an 8-second cooldown, so we need to get 5 combo points within 8 seconds. And we do that with the Judge, Jury, Executioner. And then in the Rogue, we have the Honor Among Thieves. So this gives us 1 combo point every 5 seconds. So we use this, we use Judgment, we get 3 combo points, and then we'll get 1 more combo point before the cooldown of Judgment is up, and then we use Judgment again, we get 5. So maybe you can get it faster if you use the RE for this as well. But yeah, I don't really think it's needed. Alright, so that's the kind of combo you need to get Wraith going on the Prot Paladin. You need the Wraith RE first of all, and you can get this in Stormwind. It's just like in some cellar, you just go and loot a chest and you can get it, very easy to get. So you get the Wraith RE and then Judge, Jury, Executioner, and then I'm still keeping Pious Strikes. So we did lose the movement speed from the what do you call it, Fire Starter. And I guess, yeah, if you really want the movement speed, you could drop Pious Strikes and keep Fire Starter, but then you have 3 talent points you need to find, put in somewhere. And overall, I didn't really need the movement speed, I think, and it is kind of nice to have an arena, but I think Pious Strikes, you see the damage from Pious Strikes is about, it was kind of low on this game, but usually it's about 5 to 7% of your DPS. Kind of usually matches Frostbrand, so having the little bit of extra damage and healing is very nice. Okay, let's go over some of the talent changes I made. Let's see, nothing changed in Feral. In Mage, we have 2 points in Cold as Ice to reduce the cooldown of our Ice Barrier. And in Holy Paladin, I put 2 points here because I had 2 points left over. So that's 2 points here. And Prot Paladin, nothing really has changed here. Oh, I think I got rid of the Sacred Duty. I'm not really sure if I was running that on this. Alright, and in the Ret Tree, did I change anything here? I don't think so. I think this is all the same as before. I might have got rid of Vindication. And in Rogue, we picked up Honor Among Thieves, so we can get the extra, the combo point every 5 seconds. In Shaman, we don't have anything here that's changed. And in Warlock, we are running Nether Protection, just because there's so many dot builds right now. Like, almost everything has some kind of damage over time, whether it be the Bleed Rogues, or, like Dark Ranger, or what have you, right? So there's a lot of dot damage going around, and getting 6% reduced periodic spell damage is very nice, and then you get the Nether Protection for another 10% damage reduction, so that's very nice. It's a very nice talent for defense. Alright, Fury Warrior. We only have Furious attacks. I got rid of Armor to the Teeth, just because, well, I didn't really need the extra attack damage, and I had to fit in the Honor Among Thieves, so switch that around. And in Prot Paladin, we also got rid of Gag Order. There's not that many casters in Arena right now, I guess especially at higher rating. Let's see. take a look at my rating right now. We're sitting at 2400 or 2422 rating, and we're currently ranked 9. So there's not that many casters. There's only one caster in top 10, and he's a Destruction Warlock. So a lot of melee builds this season. So I got rid of this point here. And that's it for the talents, guys. And I'll publish this build too, eventually in the Build Architect. You can check it out. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time.